a record number of private citizens are set to head to space in the next few years. Senior fatigue is a sign of maturity in engineering. It's an indicator that you're transitioning from doing everything to ensuring that everything that needs to be done gets done in the most effective way. YouTube is currently experimenting with server-side ad injection. It is making ads part of the video being streamed instead of delivering them separately, resulting in them being indistinguishable from videos. The implementation breaks extensions like sponsor block, which depend on timestamps to mark video sections. Server-side ad injection is still in testing and not yet widely rolled out. Boom Supersonic's Overture airliner can reach New York from London in just 3.5 hours. The company's superfactory is set to be finished by the end of the year. Boom is aiming to produce 66 supersonic aircraft every year and totally revolutionize air travel. It plans to start carrying passengers by 2029. The Overture will carry up to 80 passengers at a cruising speed of Mach 1.7 up to a range of 4,250 nautical miles. The disorganized sharp wave ripples of sleep-deprived rats seem to prevent them from effectively flagging experiences for long-term memory. Granting foundation models the ability to think for longer might upend scaling laws and change AI's trajectory. Sam Altman is reportedly considering making OpenAI a for-profit company that the current nonprofit board wouldn't control. One possible option being considered is making the company a for-profit benefit corporation. This would mean the company will have to consider its impact on society and the environment and balance the interests of its shareholders with the interests of employees, customers, the community, and the environment. Becoming a for-profit could open up the path to an initial public offering that would give the public a chance to own its shares. Apple skipped over RCS during its keynote, making it seem like the company didn't think it was worthy enough to show off. RCS implementation in iOS is a massive improvement for both Android and iPhone users. Both platforms will now be able to exchange high-resolution media with each other without having to download a third-party messenger. OpenAI's newest board member, Paul M. Nakasone, a retired U.S. Army general and the former director of the National Security Agency, will also join OpenAI's recently created Safety and Security Committee. SpaceX aims to fly its full-stack Starship rocket for the 5th time in late July. The rocket was able to make a successful soft splashdown during its 4th test, giving the company the confidence to try a tower catch for the 5th test. Another area SpaceX will be testing is the second-stage ship's heat shield, which is made of thousands of tiles. Many of the tiles fell off in the previous test, even when the ship was on the ground. This repository contains a Python script that defines and trains GPT-2 from scratch. The model is trained on around 1 million characters from Shakespeare. It can be trained in around 10 minutes on a MacBook to produce coherent Shakespeare-like text. The script only uses MLX and NumPy as dependencies. NVIDIA Warp is a Python framework for writing high-performance simulation and graphics code. It takes regular Python functions and JIT compiles them to efficient kernel code that can run on the CPU or GPU. Warp comes with a rich set of primitives that make it easy to write programs for physics simulation, perception, robotics, and geometry processing. Its kernels can be used as part of machine learning pipelines with frameworks such as PyTorch and JAX. Tesla's reincorporation in Texas is an attempt by Elon Musk to loosen Delaware's grip on U.S. corporations. Around 2/3 of S&P 500 companies are incorporated in Delaware. The state has specialized courts that handle business matters with stacks of legal precedents to address disputes. Texas offers lower taxes and a newer and less predictable business court system. The move will save Tesla about $250,000 a year in tax payments. Google, Cloudflare, and Cisco have been ordered to implement measures to prevent French internet users from using their services to access around 117 pirate domains.